Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday, February 24th, and it's time for another Songwriter RoundUp live stream. I am super excited this evening to have three lovely ladies joining me. Three ladies that I just met officially for the first time this evening, although I've talked to each before. But yeah, this is a show that I put on every month with different guests joining me, and we're really glad that you're here, and we're excited to play for you. I'm going to tell you how I met each of these guests, and then let them introduce themselves a little bit for you. So I'm going to start with the gal underneath me. Abigail Dowd is a woman that I met through NERFA conference, which was a virtual conference this year, and my first time going and your first time going too. Is that right? So we bonded in one of the chats during a session about maple syrup lattes, and the rest is history. But Abigail, you want to just tell everyone a little bit about you?
Yeah, it's so nice to be here. And we did meet at NERFA, and we were talking during our sound check about, I used to live in Maine, and I really am a New Englander at heart. So it's really fun to be part of this and to meet you at NERFA. I do miss maple syrup lattes, but I'm down in North Carolina now, and it was when I lived in Maine that I started writing songs. I studied classical guitar, and I've always been a singer, and I always wanted to do this. I just wasn't as brave as Jackie when I was in high school and doing this younger. It took me a little soul-searching adventure to Maine and long, cold winters to get the nerve to take this on full time. So I'm back down in North Carolina, living the dream and dreaming of maple lattes. But I did it.
And you did it. You did it. You're living the dream.
It's never too late.
No. Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. And since you mentioned Jackie, we'll go over to Jackie next. So Jackie, I met online through Songwriter RoundUp. So Songwriter RoundUp is an account on Instagram where I post different things throughout the week, throughout the month, whatever. And I think I just met you through there. So, but we've never actually met in person. But can you introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about you?
Yeah, so I'm Jackie. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, producer. Piano is actually my main instrument, and I'm not going to be playing it at all tonight. I'll be playing all guitar. But I'm 18. I'm a senior in high school. I'm going to be going to college for music this fall. I'm going to be at Belmont University in Nashville. So
Congratulations.
Really thank you.
Yeah, I think all of us had a little bit of like healthy envy. Like, we're so proud of you, and we're like, wow, man, that's the way to do it. Like, you have a dream, girl. You just go chase it right away. Don't waste any time. Just go. That's amazing. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to share this on my Facebook. I'm not trying to be rude. Just want to make sure that all the people in all the world see this event taking place. Jackie, we're really excited to hear you play tonight. And then Kayla, I have heard Kayla Farnham's name so much through our mutual friend John Shea, who hosts a radio show on WATD down on the South Shore of Mass, Almost Famous, and he is such a big fan of yours. I've heard you on his show. You're so talented. Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
Yes, absolutely. So I was born and raised in New England. I'm from Connecticut, and I work full-time in music right now. I teach little kids, I work in musical theater, and I'm also a singer-songwriter, so I'll be sharing some original stuff tonight. So thank you, Katie, for inviting me. I'm excited that we are finally meeting.
Me too. I'm really stoked to hear all three of you perform tonight, and yeah, I'm just so honored that you would join this show. And hi to everybody in the chat. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. And let's get to some music, shall we? I'm going to kick it off, and then we're just going to play in a writer's round virtually. So we'll just be swapping songs throughout the next hour and a half or so. But I'm going to kick us off, and I'm going to just turn my heater off because I'm nervous that it's loud. Hold on. I didn't want to do that, but I was like, I'd rather just do that now and then have it not be making a weird humming sound. Okay, the joys of live streaming. But yeah, I'm going to kick us off, and I'm going to start the show with a song from my sophomore album called There Is Light, and the song is called There's a Light. And I wanted to start the show with this tonight because today was a really kind of a dark day in history, and I'm sure all of us are aware that what's going on between Russia and Ukraine right now. And I don't know, I was just feeling like really heavy this morning. And it's like we've all been through so much collectively over the past couple years. It's like, oh my gosh, like what is this now? You know, and they've been through so much too. And it's just like, how much more can everybody take, you know? And my heart has just been with everybody over there. And I don't know, it just felt really dark. And my album is called There Is Light, and I like to talk about light a lot because I'm a firm believer that light does always win, and light always overpowers the darkness. And no matter how dark things get or dark things seem, we can have hope that there is a light shining brightly within each one of us, and we can always hopefully find that light in each other and in the world around us, even when days like today are tough. So with that, I'm going to start with that song called There's a Light. There's a light inside, and it shines. Yeah, it shines. There's a light inside, and it shines, yeah, it shines so bright. When the shades open in the morning and the rays come through the window glass, and you hide your head under the covers, 'cause you want the darkness to last just a little longer, just a little longer. But that light shining in the morning, you can tell it's not going nowhere. So you pull your squinty eyes up, blinded by this beautiful day. But not everybody's ready Thank
Katie,
you.
that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
What a beautiful song to kick off with.
Thanks. That is the closing track on my record. There is Light. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do see some familiar names in the chat. Hi, family. Hi, Masha. Hi, Steven. I just wanted to say hi to y'all. And hi to all the new people, too. Thanks for tuning in with us. So that was my tune. There's a Light. I get the title of the song and the album confused. I should have just named them the same thing. But yeah, we'll play in order that we introduced ourselves. So Abigail, you're up next.
Oh, Katie, this is so nice. It has been an intense incarnation on the planet, I think is just a good way to say it. The last couple of years, just in general. And so it's nice to spend an evening with women playing guitar. I want to start off with a song called Beautiful Day. In 2019, our house flooded 7 times. And eventually the city bought, after a lot of work on my part and some politicking, bought our house and demolished it. And just before COVID hit, we were able to move into a new house, but my health took a big hit and I wasn't able to live in our house. So for 7 months, while we weren't sure what was going on, I was living with neighbors and I was bouncing back and forth and from one couch to the next, and it felt really dark. And when we made it to this house, I thought, wow, we made it through. And then COVID hit. And I think it just depends on how you want to see it. Because when I was living on friends' couches, eventually I started seeing that I had control over how I wanted to feel every single day. And I would set an intention just for that one day. How do I want to feel today? And if at the end of the day I had succeeded in that, it felt like a good day. And I noticed that in a time that should have been the darkest, hardest period of my life, it was one of the most abundant and one of the most beautiful, because my only goal was to make it one day at a time. And I happened to sit down on the front porch of dear neighbors, and I wrote this song called Beautiful Day. So I'm going to take out this headpiece while I play this song, and then I will put it back in.
I love this song.
Outside of my window, it's a beautiful day. I ought to go out for a while, call up a friend or lean on a stranger. I could sure use a smile on this beautiful day. Beautiful day outside. Mama called this morning, but I didn't answer. I didn't have the heart to say that I've been feeling kinda lonely. Sometimes I get blue, and mamas try to make it all okay, 'cause they want every day to be a beautiful day. Beautiful day outside. Do you ever get lonely and wonder how much farther you can go? Do you think that you're the only one who knows? Friend, I know. 'Cause I have seen the darkness and I've got shadows inside, but I hold on for the light. I have never known a sorrow that didn't make me stronger. There's never been a day that the sun don't rise and bring a beautiful day. just the start of a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, beautiful day outside.
I love that song. That song is on your new album or EP?
Album. Yeah, it's the title track.
It's gorgeous, and I loved hearing it live just now. And like such a great message too, and beautiful song. Thank you for sharing that music with us. Jackie, your camera is off, and there's a camera button on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, so it says my camera's on, and it's just not doing, I don't know what's happening.
Try clicking the settings button, and then under settings there's another camera button. See if that does anything.
I feel like Jackie is reminding us what it feels like to be in the dark. And we're just going to sing light to her until we get that camera on. We're just sending all the good beams to your camera, Jackie.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
I love that.
Well, you have a very beautiful, powerful voice, so I have no doubt that we're all going to close our eyes when you sing anyways.
Jackie, what we'll do is we'll have Kayla, if I put you on the spot, to go next. Is that cool with you? And then while Kayla's playing, Jackie, if you want to just exit out of this whole thing and then come back in, maybe it'll work again.
Okay.
Super high-tech trick, but we'll try that.
Okay, well, I'll be back.
Okay, hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kayla, the floor is yours.
Okay, I'll jump in. It's funny, I always write down a set list for these songwriter rounds, and I never need to because once we get rolling, I'm always inspired to play something after I listen to the other players. So you both have such uplifting music. I love it. So I think I'm going to stick with the light and darkness theme. This is a tune that I wrote right as the coronavirus was hitting in 2020. And I kind of wrote it as a mantra for myself to focus on what's really important and keep my head above the water. It's called Heart Wings. Governor says sit tight, whole big world under a dark sky. And I'm trying to keep my head screwed on right, trying to turn on a heart light. My stomach doesn't feel good. Could be anxiety, it could be worse. And I just wanna hold you, though I'm told that I'm not supposed to. But there's a bird outside my window, and he's golden and he's red, and he's getting to my head. Oh, he's beautiful. And the cardinal is talking to me. I heard just what she said. She says now's the time to sing, now's the time to open your heart wings and fly over the dark sky. I've been thinking a lot lately. I got time to think like crazy. I've been thinking about forgiveness, how I pray that you'll get through this. 'Cause there's a bird outside my window, and he's golden and he's red, and he's getting to my head. Oh, he is beautiful. And the cardinal is talking to me. I heard just what she said. She says, now's the time to sing, now's the time to open your heart wings and fly over the dark sky. And there's music in the streets, and I'm beholden to its breath, and it's getting to my head. Oh, it is beautiful. And a cardinal is talking to me. I heard just what she said. She says, now's the time to sing, now's the time to open your heart wings and fly over the dark sky.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
There she is. Sorry, I was like, why isn't
There
Jack?
she is.
That one was my fault. That was so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is that one recorded?
It's not, no. Yeah, I'm probably going to play a lot of new songs tonight.
Awesome.
Been writing a lot lately, so
I love that.
not yet.
That's awesome. Yeah, so beautiful. And everyone's getting nice comments too. So people are tuning in from both Facebook and YouTube. This was my dad's favorite. And thank you all for hanging out with us in the chat and giving us the virtual claps and the virtual love. It makes us feel very happy and sort of like you're in the room with us almost. Yeah, that was so beautiful. And Jackie, our little trick worked. You're back.
I don't know what happened. It just went black.
You know, like somebody said in the comments, it's just the joys of the internet. It just happens.
Yeah.
But you're back now with wonderful music to share with us. What are you going to play for us?
So I'm going to play my song April, which was the first single that I released off my EP, which is going to be out March 4th. And I wrote this song wanting to write a love song without actually using the word love. So I used a bunch of like really small details and colors and places that I think are the things that add up to being in love. So. Paint a picture and I think of you. I paint your records, one hangs in your room. And it's crazy how it's different being there now. Used to feel out of place, I fit right in your arms now. You pick me up on Friday nights. Roll down my window so my hair doesn't sit right. And it's wild how fast time has gone by. Feels like April was yesterday in my mind. The red stoplights lose their glow when you take the short way home, and the orange skies up north could only harm me for so long. The yellow that was freshman year, and the green grass that our old schools need, and the blue that I only feel but I can never get over the shades of you. No, I never want to. I only want you. Every shade of you. I've never met a single person I feel so comfortable within silence it'd steal. The way your voice cuts through me like a knife. Feels like it was yesterday in my mind. The red stoplights lose their glow when you take the short way home, and the orange skies up north could only harm me for so long. The yellow that was freshman year, and the green grass that our old schools near, and the blue that I only feel when you're not here. But I can never get over the shades of you. No, I never want to. I only want you. Every shade of you. The red sinking in my cheeks anytime that you touch me, and the yellow of the bus where we met. Your backyard where you kissed me first. The three little words that came in a blurb, and the blue I only feel when you're not here. In a world full of plastic, they're a trend but we're a classic. And as they all go in and out of style, I'll wear you again. No, I'll always want to. I only want you. Every shade of you. Thank you.
That is that one is recorded because I think that
Yeah.
that's the one I put on the Songwriter RoundUp Spotify playlist. And it's so gorgeous, and the recording
Thank
is
you.
beautiful also.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. And you're getting also a lot of lovely comments in the chat. So that is your whole EP is out or coming out, you said.
Yeah, it'll be out March 4th.
March 4th was coming.
Yeah.
So it's not out yet, but it's going to be out soon. But you have a couple singles out from it already.
Yeah, I have 3 out.
So I'm so excited to hear the rest. And congratulations. Where did you record it?
In my basement.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you produce it all yourself?
Yeah, I do it all myself on Logic Pro.
Wow, good for you. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, I'm next. I was like so enthralled with all of y'all's music that I forgot to think about what I should play next. But you know what? Well, I think I'll do this. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us this evening as we play our original music for you. This is a free show, but if you like what you're hearing and you would like to give us a little gift other than your presents, which you've already given us, then we will accept tips. We have a virtual tip jar scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and we're just splitting all tips 4 ways this evening. And we just thank you for any support that you want to throw our way and hope that you're enjoying the show. I think, so Jackie, you said you're producing all your stuff yourself. I'm like so impressed. And I actually have a question. Did you teach yourself how to do that? Did you take a class? Is this something that you've been doing for a long time?
Yeah, so I got all the recording equipment for my 16th birthday, and I like didn't really have any time to figure it out myself because of school and whatever. And then we went into lockdown. So then I had all that time to just mess around, and I taught myself everything that I do. So I'm still working on a lot of it, and I'm going to school for that. Like I want to do audio engineering and music business. So
Well, I just think that's incredible. Good for you. I am on a journey to learn how to produce my own music as well. And I know that a lot of time and effort and work goes into it.
Yeah.
And there's like so much to learn because I'm doing it myself right now too. But I'm not, like, I haven't released anything completely by myself yet. So I give you huge kudos for doing that. But it's been really fun. Like, it's so much fun to learn how to do that. And it's such a good skill to have. So
it is fun.
yeah. So kudos to you. And I think that makes me want to play a song. So I'm right now I'm focusing on YouTube a lot because I really want to get new music out more frequently, but I'm not really ready to do a whole album or anything at the moment. And I'm trying to learn how to produce my own music and stuff. So sort of my happy intermediate phase right now is that I'm releasing weekly videos on YouTube of alternating between covers and original music. And so last week or the week before, I released a little demo that I was working on of a love song I wrote for one of my best friend's wedding a few years ago. And it's a song called Trailblazers. So that exists on YouTube in demo form. So I was attempting, it was kind of my first attempt at production. And I'm going to play it tonight for y'all on piano. And I'm going to attempt these like cool beats that my piano has as well. So we'll see how this goes. Oops. There it is. Okay. This is a song called Trailblazers. And yeah, I wrote this little love song for friends of mine when they got married. And they're just the kind of people that are like living life large, always trying new things. And yeah, you'll get it when you hear the lyrics.
Trailblazers, yeah, we were
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I heard those Carolina skies make an appearance in there.
Yes, yeah, they live in, so she's also from Maine, but they live in South Carolina. So, New Englander migrated south.
It happens.
It happens, yeah. Thank you. And yeah, so I just did a demo of that one. It's up on YouTube. Sorry the piano was too loud. My bad. I think I moved the mic away. Happens.
I could still catch all your lyrics.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah. It was really catchy. I was singing harmonies.
Oh, love that.
By the end, I knew the chorus. Next time, we'll have to do a duet.
I love that. I would love to do a duet with you. Your
That would
voice
be
is
fun.
incredible. All of your voices are incredible. Seriously. It's such a joy to share the virtual stage with you all.
Yeah, that is the one blessing of this last 2 years is we don't have to like be on the road and bump into each other sweaty in the green room to connect and share music. This is so nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So nice.
Are you
Are
ready
you
for me to
next?
dive in?
Yeah, I forgot the order because we all switched. Our boxes changed positions. So I was like, wait.
I think we're
But yes.
crisscrossing this time.
Cool. I'm ready for you.
Awesome. I'm going to do a song. Kayla said she was going to do a lot of new songs, so I'm inspired. I'm going to do a new song. It's not on an album, though. It doesn't feel as new. Time has flown. It's a song that just feels appropriate. Most days lately, but especially today. So I won't give a long backstory. I'm just going to play it, and I hope that you enjoy it. I may look like a woman who's had it made all alone. We all have stories we don't tell. I was taught to stand up, proud and strong, and over time that fed my anger and my pride. The world will hunt you down and find you where you hide. I'm here to tell you it's okay to fall apart. Raise your fist up to the sky and ask the good Lord why. When you think your spirit's broken, let your heart crack open. Love will be there on the other side. I have never walked a mile in someone else's shoes, and no one can walk a mile in mine. The path that I have taken, it may not be the one you choose. We all have our mountains to climb, and bigger battles than each other to fight. I'm here to tell you it's okay to fall apart, to raise your fist up to the sky and ask the good Lord why. 'Cause when you think your spirit's broken, let your heart crack open. Love will be there on the other side. Sometimes I need a friend to hold, 'cause I don't know how far this road goes. I'm here to tell you it's okay to fall apart. Raise your fist up to the sky and ask the good Lord why. When you think your spirit's broken, let your heart crack open, and love will be there on the other side. Love will be there on the other side. Thank you. And thank you for all those comments out there. It's so nice to, though we can't see you in person, read them.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you. Thanks.
All your songs are gorgeous. And like you have a very just positive, like you just radiate positivity. I love it.
Oh, well, that means a lot. That was, that was the intention, especially today. Just come be the light. It's been a long day. I usually have this beautiful background, and today I'm like stuck with the dog kennel, and I turned my music studio into a yoga room. So this is
But
my
the music
makeshift.
is beautiful. So even without the background, we're getting the light.
Good, because I
working.
kind of dig your sparkly lights there.
Thanks. I love lights, both metaphorically and physically. Cool. I guess we didn't figure this out, but I guess we'll stick with the original order. Or am I putting you on the spot again, Kayla, by doing that?
Do you mean the original order as in me next?
Yes.
Or okay, that's fine. That works.
By
That works for
original
me.
order, I meant the not original order.
Okay. Just confirming. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to stick with the love song theme since we had a couple love songs this round. This is probably going to be the one song that I play that actually is recorded. It's off of my most recent CD. So the song is called Elijah. The album is called Your Spirit is a Work of Art. Oh, Elijah, he's a man on the run. The Lord knows what he's been running from. Said he had a ticket to Redemption City. He was just a little late to the gate at the train station. Now I see him racing to the end of the tracks with the wind in his hair and the monsters at his back. What he's looking for, I hope he finds it. Oh, Elijah, you're a heart of gold. They just don't realize. Say he's wild as the rising sun, shooting over horizon after horizon. They say he's a straight shot burn, no chaser, and I'm a whiskey shooting gambler for his love. So if you see him racing to the end of the tracks with the fire in his eyes and the storm at his back, would you tell him he's always on my mind? Oh, Elijah, you're a heart of gold in my eyes. Oh, Elijah, Elijah, oh Elijah, Elijah. He's only loved a woman by the light
When his scent is fresh upon her skin, that's when he's gonna get her running. I'm gonna take me on a run for my money. If love is a marathon, I don't wanna quit too soon. I got my ticket to the sky, and I'm calling shotgun when Elijah comes flying by. One day I'm gonna meet him at the end of the tracks, with the mud in my hair and all hell at my back. He's gonna wonder, how'd you find me? Whoa, Elijah. Takes one to know one. That's how I always knew I'd find you down the line. Oh, Elijah, Elijah. Oh, Elijah, Elijah. Oh, Elijah, Elijah.
Woo! Girl, you can sing.
Thank you.
That was so gorgeous, so beautiful. Ah, oh my gosh, you made Steven cry.
Oh.
Not that we want you to cry, but that's like
Hope
the
it was
best song. That's
good cry.
Yeah, it's a good compliment as a songwriter when someone's like, you moved me to tears. You moved me so much. Love it. So gorgeous. And that one is recorded
Yes.
everywhere, playing everywhere. So go check Kayla Farnham's music out. All of us have music everywhere. So if you like what you're hearing, you can find it, listen to it in all of the moments of your life, not just on tonight's show. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your delightful, gorgeous music with us. And Jackie, we are stoked to hear what you have for us next.
Okay, so someone in the comments section said that I should play Storm in a Teacup, which is my most recent single. And I wrote it, it's a sad song, it's like a heartbroken song, but I wrote it as if I was having a conversation with this person. And it was a song that I had been trying to write for a really long time. And I didn't know how to put it into the words that I wanted to say and then also feel comfortable enough sharing it. So, yeah, then I wrote this. Please don't try to reach me. I won't pick up the phone. Don't talk to my sister. She always lets me know. Please don't try to reach me. While I pick myself up off the floor. Don't tell your friends to ask me if I give you another chance when you're coming home. You thought we were perfect, thought you were worth it. You held my body as if you didn't need to earn it. And I felt burnt out. I need time alone 'Cause when I try to talk to you, the silence is so loud. So please don't try to reach me while I pick myself up. You're pouring a storm in a teacup. Please don't try to reach me. I won't listen to your voicemails. Don't ask about who I'm seeing. All I'm trying to do is fix myself. You thought we were perfect, thought you were worth it. You held my body as if you didn't need to earn it. And I felt burnt out. I need time alone now. 'Cause when I try to talk to you, the silence is so loud. So please don't try to reach me while I pick myself up. You're pouring a storm in a teacup. Please don't try to reach me, 'cause I don't answer to you anymore. I need to focus on myself for a bit, and I don't know what I'm staying around you for. You thought we were perfect, thought you were worth it. You held my body as if you didn't need to earn it. And I felt burnt out. I need time alone now. 'Cause when I try to talk to you, the silence is so loud. So please don't try to reach me while I pick myself up. You're pouring a storm in a teacup. Thank you.
I don't know if you saw the comment, but a couple of people were saying that you sound like Zooey Deschanel.
Oh,
But
I have gotten that before. I love her. Thank you.
a melancholy Zooey Deschanel. Yeah, and Kev, you're so funny. She's just like Jackie Therrien. That was so good. I love that song, and you said that's your newest single, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that line. When I try to talk to you, the silence is so loud. Such a good line.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such a good line. Cool. Well, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for, again, hanging out with us. We love playing original music. We are songwriters. This is what we like to do. And it really means the world to us to see all of your nice comments and to hear that the music is resonating with you. It really just warms our hearts. So thank you. I want to play a song on guitar, and I'm going to apologize. I don't know why the guitar seems to be coming only out of one ear. And if that's happening, I'm sorry. But I'm going to play a song on guitar, and hopefully that doesn't detract from it too much. Peter is asking, where are we all from? Great question. I don't think we talked about that amongst ourselves before the show started, but we didn't tell everyone where we are from. So we all have connections to New England somehow, but we're all tuning in from different places tonight. I am from New Hampshire originally, lived in Boston for about, 9 years or so. And then now I've moved back to New Hampshire. So I'm kind of getting back to my roots. And I don't know, should I say where you all are from, or you can tell them? I should say, okay, Abigail is from Maine. And no, Abigail is from North Carolina, but then lived in Maine for a long time, but is now back in the Carolinas. It's North Carolina, right? Okay. Kayla is in Connecticut, and then Jackie is also in New Hampshire. So bunch of New England girls with a little bit of a Southern twist. But yeah, so I'm going to play a song called Even Jesus Cried. And this one is not recorded anywhere. This is a newer one as well. I'm also getting inspired by you all to play something newer. So yeah, this is kind of coming back to that theme of light and darkness. And I wrote this song. This song kind of came out of a place of when I needed a little bit of like pick me up, I guess. I was feeling a little bit discouraged about some of my own stuff. And I was like, there's just, my faith is a huge part of everything that I do. And so I was just thinking like, there's so many stories throughout history and the Bible specifically where like so many of these, giants of faith went through these really, really hard and discouraging times. And so I found so much encouragement from that. And then I was like thinking about it and I'm like, even Jesus cried. And even Jesus, who, is the Son of God, like even he cried. And so that's what this song is called. Even Jesus Cried. Do you ever get tired of fighting for the right thing? Start to feel like you may never see the victory. I've heard when something's for you, you won't have to try so hard. I don't think that's true. 'Cause even David had to fight the giants. Moses had to climb up the same mountain several times. The Israelites walked 40 years to find their promised land. And even Jesus cried. Do you ever feel like the blessings never come in? Like you're living your life in slow motion. I've heard when something's for you, it'll come right on time. There is patience for you. And even David had to fight the giants. And Moses had to climb up the same mountain several times. The Israelites walked 40 years to find their promised land. And even Jesus cried. Yeah, even Jesus cried. Do you worry late at night? Don't know if you are able to be what you're called for. Just remember that even David had to fight the giants. And Moses, well, he kept climbing. The Israelites walked 40 years to find their promised land. And even Jesus cried. Do you ever feel like this life ain't worth it? What's the point of all this hardship and suffering? The world's a little broken, but it's beautiful too. There is so much waiting for you. find their promised land. And even Jesus, yeah, even Jesus, oh, even Jesus cried. So keep climbing, yeah, keep walking, yeah, keep fighting the good fight. Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Katie, this is so nice, and you have such an awesome community. It's always so fun to do these because you just never know who's going to be in the room or be at the show, and we all bring together such different people. Thank you for sharing your songs and your community and bringing us all together. It's really nice. Thank you.
And right back to all of you. I love doing these shows because you just need to be connected to other writers too, and other people who are, you know, other creative spirits really. And I get so inspired listening to all of your original music too. So thank you. And hi, Sandy. Take it away, Abigail.
Thanks. I have to shout out to my friend Tamara. It's really amazing how all of these social media platforms, we don't have to be in the same social media platform, let alone the same room. I'm going to play a song that's on my first album, and it's the last track on my first album. It's called Where Were You? And I wrote it for my dad. My dad passed away when I was 12, and I noticed that every year on my birthday after that, until I was about 19 or 20, I would see an owl. I can remember when I was in college coming home, and an owl swooped over my car and just flew with my car. And it was always such a really beautiful birthday message. And then when I moved back from Maine and I decided to try music full time, it was pretty scary to just take that big leap, as Katie knows. And I was talking to my dad, as I do, on the other side, and it was like, oh, Dad, this is so scary. I've completely lost my mind. I wish I could just call you up and ask you if I've lost my mind. And I walked outside. I hadn't seen an owl in years, and I went for a walk with my dog. And there on the street sign right in front of my house, in the middle of the afternoon, was an owl. And I thought, all right, we got this. So when I went back in the house, I wrote this song. It feels like a lot of us have experienced loss of some kind or another, and I think it's a nice reminder that sometimes even though we can't see people, they're there. Where were you when I first left home? I had never felt so lonely as out on my own. And where were you when I wanted to call? Voice say it's okay, you're not wrong at all. Where were you when I found my first love? Where were you to say she's mine, take care of my girl? Oh, thought I saw you a few days ago. You caught me by surprise. It's been so long, but you were here all alone. Closer than ever before, and right by my side whenever I fall. I wrote this song to say hello. Thank you.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Well, at least you don't have to go next.
Yeah. I planned it that way. Abigail, I don't even know how you like put all of that into such beautiful writing and song and melody, and that was just amazing.
Thank you. It's so nice to have songwriting. I feel like we're very blessed to have this as an outlet to figure out what's going on inside of us. And then share it with people who may need to hear it, that they're not by themselves.
Absolutely. That connection. Yeah. So good. Thank you for sharing such a huge part of your heart with us with that song. And you're getting a lot of beautiful comments. Thank you all so much again. I know I keep saying that, but you have a lot of things you could be doing on your Thursday night, and you have chosen to be here with us and having these magical moments of just connection. And so we're really glad that you're here. Thank you. Kayla, lovely lady, what do you have in store for us next?
All right. I'm gonna cry too. I'm trying to figure out how to sing after that. My goodness. I think I'm gonna play another song off of my last album. This one it's inspired by a true story. Inspired by a friend of mine who is a veteran, and one day he kind of just poured out his whole life story, childhood through service, over lunch and dinner, and it was so moving. I decided that it deserved to be set to music, because it kind of his story was all about just overcoming darkness and helping each other through the darkness, and it was a beautiful thing. So this one's called David.
David sat across from me one cold November afternoon. The look in his eye carried me to a place that he once knew. Daddy left when he was 4 months old. Haven't seen him since then, maybe when he's older. Lived in a shelter, Mama worked a 15-hour day so they wouldn't take her only baby away. Everywhere they moved, he was the new kid at school. The bullies and the brutes, they all made sure that he knew. When Mama tried to help, it only made the matter worse. When the bruises showed up darker the next day, David learns to smile and say, Mama, I'm okay. David was a smart kid, he knew he had to do something. One day he rallied up all the other bullied ones, said there's strength in numbers and together we can fight it. And they did. Nobody's bothered those kids since. That's how David learns to fight for justice. David joined the army out of high school. They taught him duty, honor, service, sacrifice. He painted crimson X's on the houses, counted up the casualties. Now there's things he saw that he just can't unsee. I know it hurts when he closes his eyes, reliving the times he had to fight for his life. If there's nothing I can say to take the nightmares away, I'll be here when he comes to prove there's a life beyond these old bruises. David sat across from me one cold November afternoon. He opened up his eyes and he came to, and he said, sometimes it's gonna hurt when you close your eyes, reliving the times you had to fight for your life. If there's nothing we can do but to see each other through, I'll be here on the other side to prove there's a life beyond these old bruises. There's a life beyond these old bruises. So open up your eyes, 'cause you are home.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, remind me, and sorry if you said this already, is that one recorded, or is that a new one too?
That's also on my newest album. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful music. Your voice is so captivating. Like, it's
Thank
just,
you.
just get lost in it.
Thank you.
All right, Jackie, what you got for us?
Okay. Well, first off, you guys are all so talented. Like, seriously, you all have, like, incredible voices, and you're incredible writers and musicians, and this is really cool and fun. So, I'm glad I got to be a part of this.
Well,
But-
we are your cheerleading squad. And we are a choir of angels who is so excited for you to run off to Belmont and change the world.
Okay. So this song it's an unreleased one. I haven't played it or posted it anywhere for anyone except for I played it for my boyfriend on the day that I wrote it. And I kind of forgot about it until like yesterday. But it's a little song and I thought that I'd play it because it's fun. I have this boy. He takes me on dates. We've got that old-fashioned kind of love that girls long for these days. And I I can't help it, I love him. Oh, he holds me in his arms when I'm about to cry, and he plays with my hair. His voice is like a lullaby, and I can't help it, I love him. And he tells me that we'll marry someday, buy a house and live in a pretty place. And although you know that I am impatient, for you I would wait. He makes me laugh really hard till my stomach hurts. And if you see him in the summer, he'll be wearing Hawaiian shirts. And I can't help it, I love him. And he tells me that we'll marry someday, buy a house and live in a pretty place. And although you know that I am impatient, for you I would wait. And although you know that I am impatient, for you I would wait. Thank you.
I said this before we actually went live, but the tonal quality of your voice is just like so unique and beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. You'll come on the radio and I'm going to be like, yeah, that's Jackie. You know, like you just, like your voice is just recognizable. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you all so much. And thank you for being such wonderful, active participants in the chat. It makes it really fun for us. We're going to do we have one more round planned for you all. And when we do that, we'll just remind you who we are. I also realized I never introduced myself. I was like, here's everybody. And so I'll introduce myself one last time or for the first time. And all these lovely ladies will remind you as well where you can find them and stay connected with us, because we would love to stay connected with you. So with that being said, my name is Katie Dobbins, and I am a New Hampshire singer-songwriter, New England girl, lived in Boston, Maine, New Hampshire. I just love this area. So it's who I am at my core. And yeah, I have 2 albums out on Spotify and Apple Music and all that jazz. If you like my music, you can find it wherever you like to listen. And I am on a journey to put out weekly YouTube videos, which are a combination of covers that I love and original songs and demos that I'm working on as I learn how to hopefully produce my own music. And I'm inspired by Jackie this evening, learning that you've produced all of your music that's out. I'm like, wow, I'm so impressed by that. So that's a little bit about me. And yeah, just Katie Dobbins Music on socials. And my last song tonight, I was having trouble deciding, but I think I'm going to play a song called Giants. This is not out anywhere. It's a new-ish one. And it's just about, I don't know, battling the giants in your life and not letting them get the best of you. Like sometimes we all feel like there's a monster under our bed, you know, or like something against us or out to get us. And just like coming back to that place of, wait a second, that's not true. Like, I'm strong and I got this. And hopefully everyone is like Jackie and has a wonderful cheering squad of angels cheering them on as you battle your giants. I know that you do. So yeah, this is a song called Giants.
Your sweatshirt falling off my shoulders.
Oh, this is in the wrong key. Sorry. That sounds better. That would have got really high.
Your sweatshirt falling off my shoulders. It's too big, but then again, it always was. When did I become so small, living in your shadow? I don't feel the space at all. Feels like I've been swallowed. Don't take too much space, my mind said. Shrink so I don't risk anything. Better to be safe than to be sorry. Well, I'm sorry, I don't feel safe around giants. Maybe it's time I come out of hiding. Acting small just made me good at lying. Just so you could think that you're the giant. Your cologne washing off my shoulders. It's overpowering, but then again, it always was. Now that I am coming clean, shedding everything but me, renewing all my skin. Tell me, are you panicking? Baby, do you feel safe around giants? 'Cause I think it's time I come out of hiding. Acting small just made me good at lying. Just so you could think that you're the giant. But you're no giant. Don't take too much space, my mind said. Shrink so I don't risk anything. Trying to protect me, but I know now the giants are make-believe. They're make-believe. So I don't feel afraid around no giants. And I know it's time I come out of hiding. Acting small just made me good at lying. But there are no giants. Giants are make-believe. They're make-believe. Giants are make-believe. Giants are make-believe. Giants are make-believe. I'm telling you, giants are just make-believe.
Oh, Katie, you have such a radiance.
Thanks, girl. So do you.
This is so nice. This went really fast.
They always do. I know. I was like, whoa, it's already almost 9? What?
I know, it's
So
amazing.
sad.
Well, I am loving this so much. I can't wait to connect with you guys. Maybe one day in person if I can make it back to New England. I'm going to finish with this song called Grandmother Moon, and it's the last track on my latest album. And the album is Beautiful Day. And I was telling the story about my dad and the owl. And after our house was flooding, there was a moment where it just felt so dark and so hard, and I didn't have a place to hang out. And again, I was talking to my dad, and I said, all right, I need a sign. And I got up, and there was a postcard on the wall, and it was this beautiful Native American woman's face, her profile, and it said Sacred Voices. And it was an event where 2 elders, one from the Lakota tribe and one from the Mohawk tribe, were coming to Greensboro, where I live, to speak around a sacred fire. And I thought, this kind of feels like a sign. And when I went home, on that same street sign, and mind you, this was 5 years later, there was an owl in the middle of the afternoon sitting in front of our flooded out house. And so I put that sacred fire on my calendar. And I didn't know anybody, and I got there, and I sat down around this sacred fire with this big group of people. And the first woman stood up around the fire to speak, and it was the woman from the postcard. It's that same woman with that beautiful profile, and she was holding tobacco in her hands. And she stood in front of the fire, and the first thing she said was, I am my father's daughter. And she proceeded to tell this story about how when she was young, her dad had passed, but how he was always with her. And she talked for 2 hours. And then the next woman got up and spoke, and she held tobacco, and she stood there by that fire, and she spoke for 2 hours, and she referenced Paha's father. And she said, you have to remember that those people that we love, especially like our dads or our parents or those people, are stronger on the other side, but they don't leave us. And so I'm going to leave you with a song that was inspired by that, because I'm sending out so many prayers, and like Katie said, calling in a lot of light, because even those good spirits that we can't see, we need them, and we all have them. So this is Grandmother Moon. Say a prayer to Grandmother Moon, shine a light on me. You wax and wane just the same, teach me how to be a woman who walks the land. With strength and wisdom I will stand. Grandmother Moon, I pray to thee. Mother Earth walks by my side, I never feel alone. Her mountains, valleys, rivers, streams are the places I call home. She gives me everything I need, for every pain a remedy. The ground below and the air I breathe, Mother Earth takes care of me. Grandfather, son, please do not hide away for long. We pray for rain to fill the wide river, but when the storms pass on, paint a rainbow in the sky, part the clouds that block your light. Grandfather, son, please do not hide. And I will carry the light so I can find my way. And when at night I lay my head to Creator I give thanks. Oh, Creator, I give thanks. Oh, Creator, I give thanks. Oh, when I lay down tonight, which will be very soon, I will be very grateful for this day and ending it with you guys and everybody out there and all your kind comments. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you sang that because I was debating on what song to do for my last song between Giants and a song called Grateful. Because I was like, well, I don't know. I kind of want to sing gratitude and just like, again, that like light and positive energy into the atmosphere. But I went with Giants, and then you sang that, and it's like perfect. So both got to be sang.
Yes, you said the intention.
That's
I
like
picked it
so
right
cool.
up.
That's so cool. I just love your just like your spirit. Really
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thanks.
Abigail, did you say that song was recorded?
It is. It's on Spotify and all the places, and it's there's a really beautiful organ underneath it. I just don't play the organ like you guys all do.
Well, it's a beautiful tune. While you were singing, I just closed my eyes and just got into this wonderful meditative space. So thank you for that.
Thanks.
Definitely going to have to look up the tune. So I think I'm going to go forward with this kind of meditative gratitude type of energy. Katie, thank you so much for hosting this. This has been such an enjoyable night for me. You all are so inspiring. I'm probably going to just sit down tomorrow during the snowstorm and write a bunch of new songs. So thank you for moving my spirit. This is another fairly new song of mine.
My body is an ancient vessel traveled by for centuries. She aches and moans, creaks and groans, yet carries on so steadfastly. Oh, my body, oh, my body, oh, my body, I thank you. My intellect is an architect who constructs a world for me to see, with atlases and diagrams, poems and philosophies. Oh, my intellect, oh, my intellect, oh, my intellect, I thank you. My emotions are a child raised by wolves and born of the fires, feral-eyed guardian of my heart. I honor her yearning, I honor her fears, her liberty, whimsy, courage, and tears. Oh, my emotions, oh, my emotions, oh, my emotions, I thank you. Oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit, I call upon you. Oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit. offer me shelter when there is none. Pull me together, be my wisdom, offer me courage to be all I can. To be all I can.
Again, just gorgeous. I hope that y'all are seeing all these wonderful comments every time you play. So moving, so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all again for tuning in and being with us this evening. We only have one more song. I'm sad. I don't want the night to end. But Jackie, you, my dear, my rising star, you get to close this night out for us. And I'm so glad that you were able to join this show. I'm so excited for you. We
Thank
really
you.
are cheering you on, and I'm still so amazed that you produce all of your own music. Like, you
Thank you.
are going to be making waves in this industry, girl. Go get it.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun. I cannot remember the last time I performed, honestly. So
Oh, wow.
This was fun. And thank you everyone for, watching, everyone in the comments. So this last song I'm going to play is Beautiful Boy, which was a song that I wrote going into quarantine. So it was like 2 years ago now. And it was the first song that I wrote for my second album, Dreaming. And it was also one of the first songs that I produced and recorded myself. So, yeah. So you found me, you remembered me, something inside your brain couldn't forget my name. I've been feeling the same, and it's not fair how perfect you are, how you can make me want you. I'm wishing on a star, and it's not fair how you can look at me like that. I know I shouldn't, but I want you so bad. I can't help myself, I don't want nobody else. Is it true? Am I reading you wrong? I'm a mess, I'll admit, but you're beautiful, and it isn't fair that I can't be in your arms. Ooh, 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 beautiful boy. Ooh, 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 beautiful boy. I've just met a beautiful boy. Laughing all night when you smile, I lose my breath every time. And you're so kind, not like other guys. When we talk, you look me in the eyes. And it's not fair how perfect you are. You're the breeze through my windows when I'm driving in the car. And it's not fair how you can look at me like that. I'm underwater and I'm drowning real fast. I can't help myself, I don't want nobody else. Is it true? Am I reading you wrong? I'm a mess, I'll admit it, but you're beautiful, and it isn't fair that I can't be in your arms. Ooh, 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 beautiful boy. Ooh, 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 beautiful boy. I just met a beautiful boy. Pick me up, fall in love, break my heart, 'cause I let you. Pick me up, make me start to forget I've just met you. I can't help myself, I don't want nobody else. Is it true? Am I reading you wrong? I'm a mess, I'll admit it, but you're beautiful and it isn't fair that I can't be in your rose. Ooh, 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 beautiful boy. Ooh, 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 beautiful boy. I've just met a beautiful boy.
So good. I'm so glad that I got to hear all three. Oh, the kitty. The kitty. Wait, what's the name again? I was hoping
This is actually, usually it's Grover is the one who features in my live streams, but this is Felicity. She's the shy one, but I guess you all made her feel comfortable, so.
I was hoping we would have a kitty appearance. That's amazing. You never know what's going to happen on live stream. I love it. It was so awesome to hear all three of you lovely ladies and get to like share the stage with you, even if it's virtual. I hope that I'll get to meet all of you in person soon, and everyone in the chat. I hope that we'll all get to meet you soon too at a live show someday. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I know that my heart is full, and yeah, I'm just really grateful. So thank you, and have a wonderful night, everybody. Stay in touch with all of us. Find us on social media. We all have websites and all that jazz. So find us and stay in touch. I don't want to end this because the cat is so cute. Amazing. All right. Bye. Thank you.
Good night.